Hi everyone, welcome to the story in the heart of Ibadan, Nigeria. Daniel's perfect life was shattered overnight. After losing his job, his wife left him, taking their children and leaving him alone to face poverty and betrayal. But Daniel's story didn't end there. Through resilience, hard work, and unwavering dignity, he found redemption and success against all odds. Watch this inspiring true story of loss, perseverance, and triumph, a reminder that no matter how dark life gets, hope can always light the way. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real-life stories that inspire. In the lively and colorful city of Ibadan, Nigeria, life once felt like a dream for Daniel Adeyemi. He had everything a man could wish for: a stable job at a respected company, a beautiful wife named Grace, and two wonderful children who filled their modest home with laughter and hope. Neighbors admired them. To many, Daniel's family was a symbol of success and unity. Every morning, Daniel would kiss Grace and the children goodbye, tuck his laptop under his arm, and walk proudly to work, blending into the city's heartbeat of ambition and hustle. At night, the family would gather around their small dining table, sharing stories, plans, and hearty laughs over bowls of steaming jollof rice. But life has a way of shifting without warning. One humid Friday afternoon, Daniel was called into the HR office. His manager, with eyes heavy with guilt, slid an envelope across the table. "Daniel, it's not your fault. Company downsizing. We have to let you go," he said, avoiding Daniel's stern gaze. The words echoed inside Daniel's mind like a cruel joke. Jobless. In a country where jobs were as scarce as rain in Harmattan season. At first, Daniel kept the truth from Grace, too ashamed to admit he had failed them. But bills mounted. School fees became overdue. The refrigerator emptied faster than it was filled. Tension grew like a storm cloud inside their home. Arguments began, loud, bitter exchanges that often ended with the slamming of doors and silent dinners. Grace, who had once looked at Daniel with love and pride, now saw only disappointment and fear. One rainy evening, after a particularly harsh fight, Grace packed her things. "I can't live like this, Daniel. The children deserve better," she said through tears. Before he could reply, she was gone, their two children clutching her hands, their eyes wide and confused. Daniel was left alone. Alone with silence. Alone with shame. Days blurred into nights. Daniel searched desperately for work, walking the endless streets of Ibadan under the blazing sun, his resume folded and worn from being pulled out and rejected too many times. When hope seemed lost, he found a job at a local construction site, grueling, backbreaking work for meager pay. Each day under the scorching sun, lifting bricks, digging foundations, Daniel clung to one thought. Amina. His young daughter, Amina, whose shy smile fueled his aching body to keep moving forward. But fate wasn't done testing him. One afternoon, he encountered an old friend, Connor, who offered Daniel a business deal: quick money, minimal effort. Blinded by desperation, Daniel agreed. However, it turned out to be a scam. Connor disappeared, leaving Daniel accused of fraud once again, dragging his already tattered reputation even lower. Betrayed. Abandoned. Accused. Daniel sank into despair. There were nights he sat by the roadside under broken streetlights, contemplating if there was any point to going on. The laughter of others around him sounded like cruel reminders of a life he no longer had. But God never sleeps. One day, unexpected news arrived. The company where Daniel had once worked announced an internal investigation had uncovered the true source of the embezzlement, and Daniel was proven innocent. His former manager personally sought him out. "We owe you an apology, Daniel. And an opportunity, if you're willing." A respected engineering firm, impressed by Daniel's honesty and resilience, offered him a management position better than any he had held before. Tears welled in Daniel's eyes, but not from sadness, from gratitude. Yet, with power came the chance for revenge. He could have sued Connor. He could have lashed out at those who had mocked him. He could have used his new influence to destroy them. But Daniel chose a different path. He forgave. Instead of bitterness, Daniel poured his energy into rebuilding his life. He secured a modest new home. He worked with passion and dignity. He slowly reconnected with Grace, who, seeing the changes, allowed their children to visit him more often. In time, trust rebuilt the shattered bridges between them. His story spread through the community, from small roadside shops to large business meetings, as an example of perseverance, forgiveness, and triumph. People would point and whisper not out of scorn anymore, but with admiration. That's Daniel, the man who lost it all and rose again. Thank you very much. Please subscribe my channel, like, comment and share.